Please be advised of the disclaimers. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Sai with Pinnacle Trading here. So today we're going to take a look at quick market recap and what I'm looking for a market analysis, what to come in the future. So within the short term, and we'll look a little bit long term as well, but I'll be quick with the updates on that one. So if you're new to the channel, I do a lot of trading and investing videos, to make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you enjoy the video after. So let's jump into it. So take a look at SPY, S&P 500. If you're new to this, I do a lot of my analysis on this one, basically on SPY, and also look at NASDAQ and other things as well, but mostly S&P 500 because it makes up about most of the market, more than 80% of the market. So let's jump into it. So today we can see that's been a pretty choppy day. You can just see the VWAP area, which is right here. The red line markets has just been up and down and just sideways movement. So when we look at the 5-day, 5-minute, you can see that from the last week, they've been continuously trending up. So once we get into movement like this, that's where we want to be careful, and I'll explain why later on. But right now, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's look at the yearly chart, and then we can see what's going on over here. So we can see, take a look at this region. When you see the continuous trend up, and then we see a significant fall right after. So we see this market just basically fall off a cliff here. So in this highlighted section that I have over here, I'll zoom in on this one. And we see that, that's where Corona hit very hard, and that's where initially things were in panic mode, investors selling and people getting out of the market. The pandemic hit really hard, businesses going down, all of that took place right there. So that was basically a panic sell-off, investors pulling out of the market, putting their money into gold or whatever safe havens they think there are. Even the gold is not really safe haven. I won't get into that into this video, but you can see that just a huge panic sell-off, and we pretty much came back up in just a matter of 4 or 5 months, back to break even. And then right now markets made all-time highs. So if you didn't miss this opportunity, it was one of the easiest, I think, opportunity to get in the market, or at least build onto your portfolio, add more, pick up on the discounts, and make a ton of money. You could also vice versa, lost a lot of money if you didn't know what you're doing. If you're not in the chat room where I post my alerts day by day on what markets are going, when I think it's a good time to be adding to positions or scaling out of positions. I'm not a financial advisor in any way, but these are just my opinions and analysis that I post in the chat room. So I posted my charts and analysis, this one August 24th, so last week, and I posted my analysis on this one. So I said these are the levels based on the Fibonacci, and these are the levels based on the 50 and 200 SMA. We're looking for mainly 322 area and 300 area for this to break for a confirmation breakdown. So if you are not part of the chat room, link in the description. All this is for free for everyone to join and take a look at the alert. So I posted a detailed analysis on this one right below, along with the chart identifications, but I'll do a little update on a little bit more than that in this video. So the levels are pretty much the same, 326 and 308. So that's the 50 SMA, and that's the 200 SMA. So when we get the 50 SMA break, that's usually small correction, market sell off here and there. Once we break the 200 SMA, that's where we enter into a little bit more of a deeper correction. And if we break that 300 level and continue down and reject off that level, that's going to be a serious correction on the market, because that's about 50 points right now off the top, which is 1/7 of the market, so whatever percentage that is. So that's going to be a heavy correction if we break below 300. And I posted when I think that's going to happen in the chat room itself, so make sure to read that before you watch the video, or just after. So mainly looking for this 340 area right now as a temporary support, and looking for 326 and 308 and then 300. So those are the big numbers to keep in mind. So basically why I think that's going to happen is that you see this quick run up on this one. If we zoom out just a little bit, look at the 3-year chart. Whenever we see these markets, making small corrections here and there, which is kind of what we see over here on the recovery, and then what happens, it steadily goes up. So what's going on in that period is, if you look at a market cycle, people are very fearful. Once things come back up, they're like, okay, things are fine. And then what happened, people are take profits here and there, and then we have another cycle that goes up and down, and things get really wary over here, and then we see people getting shaken out, and then markets just run up again. So those are really ups and downs in the market. But once we see a continuous run up like this, and then we see that fall, we want to take a look at the RSI and MACD. So look at the same red over here. So when RSI is over 70, we say that markets are overbought or too hot, and it's not a good value for money, which means it's a little bit too high. We want to wait for a sell-off, and we're not getting the best deal. Just like Black Friday or clearance sales, or when stores have sales discounts, we want to get it for the best price, and that's where we get our best opportunity. So right now, if you obviously look at the chart, RSI hit 80 and we see test 80, so we saw a huge run up in the market. So it's basically about to fall off a cliff again, if you can kind of look at patterns, because patterns repeat. They don't necessarily have to, but we just look at previous patterns, and that's basically how I call out corrections or market crashes in the chat room. So we can basically see that it's really not a good value right now. It's one of the best times to be scaling out of positions slowly and just be careful with the markets. So we want to keep a close eye, because that drop can happen again, and that unless Corona takes up, or another white swan event or black swan event happens again, or we see elections come up, we're not really going to see that huge correction, but I think we're definitely due for a small correction for now. So I'm going to keep the video brief. So if you want to learn more or look at more in-depth analysis, make sure to join the chat room. Link is in the description, or you can head over to the website pinnacletrading.us, scroll down, click that join now for free button. It'll take you over to the chat room. You can use it on your phone, you can use it on the go, on the website, on the app, etc. And if you want to learn more on basically how I do this analysis, and if you want to be a part of the VIP team where we have exclusive alerts, you can grab the Pinnacle Trading course, and all you have to do is message me for 20% off discount, and I'll get you that discount. Just join the chat room and send me a message for 20% off. So basically this is what the course offers. So if you want to learn stock market education, get started with traded investing, and enhance your education into advanced section, where I share some of my secrets with you, and basically how to grow your account, whether it's trading, investing, swing trading, whatever you're doing. So if that's something you're interested in, that's what I offer. So I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Make sure to share the video as well, so that people can get started with investing or enhance their education. And take care, and I'll see you in the chat room. Send me a message. Don't feel shy to say hi. All right, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.